Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to the R&B Old School LP album review with your host Michi. And for this episode, I'm going to review Kool and the Gang's Ladies Night from 1979. Now this is released on September 6, 1979 off the Delight record label based from a Polygram. Now this is like their, I don't know, their fourth, fifth, sixth album. I'm not for sure, but this album has 6 songs on there. Let me go through the lesser known songs and then work the way up to the more popular songs. There's 2 of them to be exact. Now, one song, if you feel like dancing, a good song. Another popular group, I shouldn't say popular, but another song to dance to, a little bit Tonight's the Night, and a slow dance song, I believe, Got You Into My Life. Oh, by the way, this is the cover of Kool and the Gang's Ladies Night, if you're just wondering. Popular from 1979. And this is the back of the cover here with the members of the band. Now, Hanging Out, listen to it a little bit. It did get charted. One of those funky groove dance songs. According to Billboard, US 103 on the charts, in the UK singles charts, ranking at number 52 in early 1980. Not a popular song, but at least it did get charted. Now, Too Hot. Too Hot was Kool and the Gang's slow dance song from this album. One of the 2 slow dance songs in this album, I should say. Think of it as a high school dance song or a college dance song or your engagement song or ultimately your wedding song, and 40 years down the line, if you still listen, if somebody plays this song, you'll remember it like if it was back in the day or your first crush or something. There are 2 versions to it, I believe. Now, on the US charts, it became number 5. US R&B number 3. In the UK, United Kingdom charts, Billboard charts at number 23. Now, with this song, I would have to say, ranks in the top 5 at least. The top 5 slow dance songs in 1979. Whether it's R&B, country, pop, rock, whatever. And it used to get a lot of airplay back in the 80s and the 90s, but today, I don't know about that, if it still gets some airplay or not. Now, that brings me to Ladies Night. Song that was popular during the disco craze. Now, when 1979, the disco, they had the disco demolition. Now, I was talking about that in early episodes, but people were saying disco sucks and all that stuff. But believe it or not, real disco fans went to the clubs and still dance to disco music. Now, Ladies Night, as I said, was no exception. US Billboard charts at number 8. The UK singles chart number 9. R&B Billboard number 1 during 1979. And people were listening to the song and saying, well, this is a good song to groove to, man, and all that other stuff. You gotta believe it. Late 1979, early 1980, people will still fill the clubs and dance to this song. There were ladies out on the dance floor shaking the groove thing. And the guys just doing their thing. For me, I was born in 1980. So, hell, I don't know, but I'm just saying from my own words, ultimately. But in any event, Ladies Night, one of the most popular singles of that year, of 1979. Now, this is, believe it or not, Kool and the Gang's first ever platinum album. First ever platinum album. Their other albums before this did okay, but were not platinum level. For those of you in the music industry, platinum sells 1 million units. And they could have been double platinum for this album. But the record was selling like crazy. So that's why they had the first platinum album ever for the group. Now the US Billboard album, 1979, at number 13. US R&B album of that year, number 1. I guess they go by weekly sales and weekly basis. All this stuff, but anyway. This is number 1 R&B wise. Anyway, I give the album a 10 out of 10. Basically because of those two songs, Too Hot and Ladies Night. Now, Ladies Night, incidentally, was remade some 20 years later with some group of female artists who got together. Now, I don't know their names right off, but who got together and did a remake of Ladies Night. And also, back in like 2003, a group in the UK, Atomic Kitten, remade the song. It was a good remake, but not as good as the original Ladies Night, which I like even better. But anyway, that's my review of Kool and the Gang's Ladies Night. Now, next week or next time out, whenever, I'm going to review George Benson's Give Me the Night, a popular 1980 album which featured Love Times Love, and the title album